Good afternoon, and welcome to Blindformers. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for today we will be transforming Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Rhinox from their robot mode to their rhinoceros mode. And, well, this isn't a fun transformation, and it could be. It's just that there's a lot of clearance problems in this transformation, which makes it frustrating and aggravating. Um, so, with that being said, I'm not looking forward to doing this video. I've been practicing with this guy, and he is annoying, and I'm like, all right, this is why I haven't picked him up in a year. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and remove his accessories. That's the first thing you need to do when transforming Rhinox here. Just remove his accessories. They really get stuck in his hands. You've got to work to get them out. Like his hands are just slightly too small, and everything about him is just, it feels like they just needed to scale him up by like 5 millimeters or something, because that's the clearance is just slightly off on everything, just slightly. So to start off everything, you want to combine your two crazy awesome chain gun machine gun doohickeys together to create this thing that looks like a saw blade with 2 points on the bottom. Like if you wanted to make a Transformers lumberyard, I guess this would be the tool to use. And Transformers lumberyard or something, because it kind of feels like a saw blade that you would use. So if you ever wanted to mod or do something with making an environment for your Transformers, this could be a cool little piece to add, especially since it has 2 points that come down, and it would just take a little bit of work to make it part of your Autobot city or Decepticon fortress or something. So we're going to set those pieces off to the side now that they're combined, and now we're going to go ahead and do this. So let's get involved with this guy. All right, to start this transformation off, you want to go ahead and peel up the front panel. Okay, so this front panel is this the giant underside of his mouth. You got this huge tongue here. It's it's actually got taste buds sculpted into it. I didn't mention that last time, but I needed to mention it this time. It's a well sculpted tongue. That's pretty neat. So we're going to pull that part forwards as far as it will go, and then we're going to fold each side of it inwards towards the head of Rhinox, and then we're going to push it back in, and it will go into this little sleeve that's under Rhinox's head that's designed specifically for it. So we just slide it into that little sleeve, and now his chest is a lot freer. Next step, we're going to collapse his arms here. So what we're going to do is you're going to raise the arms up, and you're going to reach underneath them, and you'll find that there's this, so you feel where we just put the stuff into that sleeve, and you feel up, you got this shoulder rig thing that comes up to where the shoulder is. Now you want to grab that shoulder rig thing with your thumb and forefinger and move it. I suggest doing it that way because there's just no way to get a lot of traction on the actual arm. So you have to come in here under the arm and grab that shoulder assembly and just kind of push it. And it's tough, but you can get it. All right? And then don't forget, you're going to have to maneuver this stuff on his back kibble stuff for his Rhinox mode. And you're just going to have to kind of raise it up and around to make sure that whenever you're collapsing these shoulder points in, they actually don't get caught on this kibble on his back. So we're just going to make sure that shoulder piece is in there as far as it can go. And one more shove. You can get it. There it goes. All right, that's shoulder number 1. Let's go ahead and lower that down. All right, so the head, let's go ahead and do the head real quick before we finish anything else. Just rotate the head 180 degrees and you're done. All right, that's a pretty simple head transformation right there. I don't like that. I like it whenever the head actually disappears. You know, there's some sort of transformation step that makes the head go away. But I guess covering it with the shell of a rhino's head is okay. Now we come to the other arm, and let's go ahead and do the same process here. It's just so tight. Ah, there it goes. All right. Okay. So, there we go. All right. Now we've got the arms taken care of. Let's go ahead and put the hands into the arms. So what you want to do with this is you want to feel where the hand's at, and then feel on either side of the wrist area behind it. You'll find that there's a cut in the plastic. You want to get your thumbnail into that cut, or your fingernail, whatever, and pull that piece apart. Now this is one of those instances where clearance absolutely sucks. For some reason, your fist is going to grind up against the edge of that arm panel, and there's nothing you can do about that. I don't know why they couldn't come up with just a little bit of extra space on this guy. They could have made him just a little bit bigger, and it would have been okay. We're going to do the other side too. We're going to split that piece off. Come on. Come on, you stupid piece. You don't want to break your fingernails, but this piece never wants to move. There it goes. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go ahead and slide this arm in there, slide it past that edge, grind it against the side of the arm. There we go. That piece is in place. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the feet so that the toes are facing outwards, which is a part that I dislike about this guy. Seriously, we could have just had it normal and where his elbow bends, and the feet could have just been there so that he would have had at least a bendable elbow, or spun it backwards so that the feet are like that. But instead, it's spun sideways, so you can't even access the elbow joint to give some sort of articulation to this guy. That's just a what the hell kind of moment right there. Just there. So now we're going to go ahead and pull the head of the Rhino down over the head of Rhinox, and that is the front of the body complete. Yeah, let's stand him up on his feet. He looks goofy. Okay. Actually, you know, we spin the waist around. Can we actually spin the waist around? Let's do something fun real quick. We're just going to try. Oh, right. For some reason, this waist does not spin 180 degrees, so we can't have fun with it. Ah! That'd been fun. We could have spun the waist around and made him into like a a centaur, but for rhinos. A rhino centaur? Is that in the Centaur World show? Okay. So now that we've completed the front of it, and honestly, it's my favorite part because we're going to come to the... Oh, we're getting here to the legs. Okay, so to start the legs off, it's a lot. We're going to go ahead and pull up these panels on the fronts of the legs. They are actually, you know, the rear of the Rhino, and now we're going to do something weird, okay? This is the weirdest transformation for legs I've come across, and I think it would be a lot better if it wasn't for the clearance issues. So what you do whenever you've opened this up is we're going to then, we're going to do some stuff, and it's going to feel like we're trying to break it. All right, so there is this back end of the Rhino stuck into the leg, and we've got to pull these pieces apart. So you just got to maneuver and rotate the Rhino piece, so it's going to come up towards the chest and around, and then it's going to get stuck there because of clearance. And then we're going to rotate it. Come on, rotate that leg around. Get stuck here, but you can do it. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and remove the foot from the equation. So tilt the foot on its ankle pivot, and then bring it down, and then tilt it back. And that's going to save you a lot of trouble. Actually, no, wait, I did it wrong. So tilt it, bring it up, and tilt it back. There we go. Yeah, so the bottom of the foot is facing towards the sky, and there's actually a little spot in the side of the foot where in the side of the leg, where that foot kind of locks into place and is now stable. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do that same step over here. So we're going to remove this side, the interior leg thing, and we're going to do our best to maneuver it up and out. So let's do that. Oh, come on. This piece is my least favorite. Because sometimes it wants to go up and out like it's supposed to, and then sometimes this little thing gets stuck. And you're like, how did you get stuck? There it goes. Okay, so now it goes up, out of there. All right, and so we're just moving it up, but we have to bend the knee at a 90-degree angle in order to make sure that this piece flows out like it's supposed to. And once it flows out like it's supposed to, we've got to then, oh right, we can't forget about this foot. So tilt it on the ankle, and then rotate it around, and then, rotate it around the other way so that the bottom of the foot is facing where so it's going to just be the bottom of the foot facing up. All right, no, wait, that's not right. That's right there, right? Oh, crap, I messed something up. Oh, wait. That's it. Okay, cool. So we can't put that foot there till you fell into place again. You stupid thing. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? No. You're supposed to go up and out. You're not supposed to fall back in to the same exact spot and then get locked into place there. You stupid piece. Come on. Come on now. All right, so we're going to, well, we got that piece separated. Make sure you put your hand on it so it doesn't accidentally fall back into place. Now we're going to slide that foot up and around so that the underside of the foot and this panel that we folded up from the top of the leg are kind of facing each other. Like the underside of the panel and the underside of the foot meet. And that's what we want right there. Now, we're going to go ahead and maneuver each of these legs down. Crap, this piece got stuck. So we're moving over to the other leg. Let's go ahead and see if we can rotate some more range out of it. Let's go ahead and get the foot out of it, I guess. So inside these little, this compartment we've split off from the leg that I'm having so much trouble with, there's a foot. You can feel all of its hollow stuff. I don't even know why they did so much hollow there. It makes no sense to me. And then we got this little panel thing that's going to move up and around. That's also part of there, and that's going to finish up the rear of the Rhino and make him a little tail. But now we've got to figure out how to get that piece to the rear of the Rhino. And we're almost there, honestly. We just got to rotate this piece, and it doesn't like to rotate there. There it goes. Okay, cool. So we had to move it and rotate it at the same time, and it doesn't want to do that. There's a clearance issue there. So we're going to follow the same steps over here. Go ahead and flip out the tail section on the inside of that, and we're going to pull in here to this piece that we've pulled out from inside the leg, and pull out the Rhino leg that's hidden in within. Rotate the leg around so that the hollowness is facing towards the interior, and the nice skin texture is against the nice skin texture of the side of the Rhino's butt that we just undid. Okay, now we got those pieces done. Let's go ahead and make that a level environment as well by nearly breaking it. Come on, we can do this. We can do this, stupid Rhino. Let's see. Oh, this piece, I hate this transformation step because it feels like everything's going to break on me. All right, I think I got it. No, I didn't get it because that's not folding down now. Oh, hey, you stupid leg thing, get into your spot. There it goes. Okay, cool. I think we got it. I think we got it now. All right, so something that we're going to have to do, and it's going to be weird, but we've got to try and thread the tips of these feet into the underside of the front of the Rhino area there. So we're just going to pick that piece of the foot up there, and we're just going to rotate it inwards, and we're going to do the same with this one. And I'm being a little rough with this guy, but honestly, with these clearances, you've got to be a little rough with him because there's no way to manhandle this thing in the right position without getting a little aggressive. He does not want to transform. He will fight you every single step of the way. He does not want to be a Rhino because he thinks his Rhino mode looks stupid, and I'm inclined to believe to agree. Let's make sure we have everything in there lined up. So we've collapsed the top of the foot, the leg, the one that had the panel, is now on the back of the Rhino, because what we've done is, to describe it easily, we've taken the fact that, there's a right angle on this knee. It's a single jointed knee. And we've taken that knee, and now we've split the lower leg apart and gave it another knee so that it folds in on itself on the first knee. And then that spot split, and now we have another knee that folds down to make the feet that touch the ground. And then the other half of the leg folds up to make the back of the Rhino. It's a little bit of a complicated thing, and I totally forgot about these stupid things down here, and we've got to work with them now, and it's a little tougher because I forgot about them again. There's these two panels on his chest area. You can find them right behind his front arms and right where these panels on his thighs are, and they are just these little skin triangle things, and we just gotta, they're stuck there. You just rotate them around and kind of slip them in, and they work out pretty well, but I haven't been able to figure out anything really big with them for transformation. They just kind of get in the way. They add a little bit of extra flair to this transformation, but you can poke them down and move them around. and try and get them to line up with what's going on with the legs, but good luck. This guy doesn't like lining up at all. Oops. Did I accidentally transform him completely? Moving those two pieces around? I hope I didn't. So, now we've got the front of the robot done, and we've got the rear of the Rhino done. Now we got to put these pieces in. Now, it's a little easier to put these pieces in whenever he's half transformed. So we can just pull him apart slightly, and we're going to slip these pieces in. These two machine guns. And now inside of his leg, inside of this compartment, you'll find that there is a tiny port on the inside somewhere. In this, there's this giant hollow section right behind his butt. Yeah, he's got a big hollow butt. He's actually got a rump sack. I think that's what we'll call this. His rump sack. So if you feel in there, you can eventually find where there is there it is. There's one, and then there's the other one. They're down here towards the bottom of the legs. So what you got to do is once you find the two pegs, feel on this combined thing that we made, and you'll find that there's two little pegs right above the handles. So what we're going to do is we're going to feel in there and figure out how we're supposed to put that together. So the handle should be facing upwards, and now we're just going to slide it in. So we're just going to slide it into that hollow section and hopefully mesh up with those two pieces I mentioned. So we're just going to come all the way down. Come on, there it goes. And this is going to really help keep things in line and together if we can get it straight. This is one of the... It's neat, but at the same time, it's just, why did they do this? Why did they do this? Okay, that's got it. Right? You know, whenever they do these Hasbro live streams, I'd love for them to try and transform some of these guys on there. Have them, like, go, wait a minute, I think we screwed up with this one, guys. So we're just going to line that piece up there. And if it would line up. Come on, line up. Line up in there. We just got to find that little hole. Okay, there it is. And then we just got to put one of them in. Once we put one of them into that little hole, the other one's going to fall in naturally when we put everything back together. But we just got to get that first bite. It's got to get in there. And it does never wants to go. They did not make the clearances good enough for this, and they wish they had made them into 5mm peg holes instead of these tiny ones, because the 5mm pegs generally stick in better, and it's easier to find them whenever you're in a constrained environment where you can't actually get your fingertips in there to look. So we got this. Come on. All right, there it is. Come on, there it is. Aha! I got it. Okay. Now we're just going to be quiet and careful. We're going to try and get the other side involved too. Hopefully. Oh crap! I messed up the tail sections here. Let's fix that. That piece has got to be straightened out. Come on. We can't have the butt of the Rhino having creases in it. Okay, there we go. Ha! The butt of the Rhino has a crack. Okay, there it goes. Ah, good. I think I got the piece right. Nice. Look at that. Now let's make sure we've actually leveled everything out. And as we can see, we've got a slight problem. See, on the inside of these two panels that you fold up on his back, we've got to line them up a little bit. And they never want to line up. They never want to line up at all. I don't know why, but it's just the case with me and this guy. I think I got a faulty unit or something. I mean, I could blame the Transformer for it, but it's probably me. But we got to just fold these two panels down, and if we've done it right, then the teeth and the holes next to the teeth will mesh up, and it will look really good. But if you do it wrong, it's never going to come together at all. And we did it right, ladies and gentlemen. We did it right. Look at that. Okay, there we go. There we are. That is how you transform Rhinox into his... Oh, wait. Something's wrong here. All right, pick that piece up. Oh, right. For some reason, during the transformation, these bottom the legs got a little... The front legs got a little bamboozled. And there we go. All right. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it, gents and gals. There you go. That is how you transform Rhinox from their robot mode into their Rhino mode. Holy crap, those clearances are wild, you know? But thank you so much for watching today's video. I've been your host, Blind Prime, and that has been Cream the cat. Cream sleeping over here, like always. Who's a sleepy Cream? Who's a sleepy Cream? Yeah, you're a sleepy Cream. Thank you for watching today's video. Please tune into my channel next Prime. And where did it go? There it is. Bye bye for now.